Yo, it's your boy Lunatic in the building, man. You dig what I'm saying? I'm in here, man, back. You dig what I'm saying? Back with another video. Playing Horizon. I'm gonna fix my camera a little bit. There you go. I'm in the middle now. Alright. Yes. Okay, I finally fixed my stream. Now everything should be back. Yeah, everything should be back on set. Oh, my bad. My bad, ladies and gentlemen. My bad. I'm sitting here stuck on trying to make sure all my lives is on point. But all right.
Stop recording when I mention you. I have a feeling I'll mention you.
Okay. I'm going ahead and get this party started, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's go. Let's get back into it, baby. To be honest with y'all, I really don't know how long I'm going to be streaming this. So
My focus is tracing the signal back to that metal tower. Maybe worth checking out. An image from the old world.
okay, so that's another side quest.
It's some kind of building in front of sheer cliffs. The image is incomplete. But maybe if I line it up exactly with where it was taken, my focus can fill in the rest. Looks like the Austrian decided to put up a fight.
Little boy. Take all that. I'm going the wrong direction.
One less machine.
Okay.
Another one down.
Take all that.
Incoming. One less machine.
Got it.
Another one down.
You know, I meant to do my logo too. I forgot all that. Where'd it go? Oh, I see it. Nope.
There. Quarry's safe.
Stranger, come on over here. We gotta talk.
Yeah, you gotta wait first. Let me go ahead and collect my stuff. Yeah, I need all that.
I can get it from my stash later.
And then let me make sure that's everything before I go talk to this woman. I bet. I'm done. That's
I
all.
don't know what Honora's doing out here, but consider yourself owed. We tried to hold off and wait for the Vanguard, but one of them bristlebacks charged us. Next thing you know was a full-fledged fracas.
Is everyone okay?
We lost some good people, but we would have lost the whole quarry without you.
Well, at least it's quiet now.
Your ears ought to be ringing with a quarry at work, but Chain Scrape's whistle ain't blowing, so we're stuck picking up the pieces.
You need the whistle to get back to work?
Me
said
and
the
my
whistle,
crew were just
whistle,
little
whistle.
cogs out here. Can't lift a hammer till Olvin blows that thing. Cause if we work without his say-so, he'll ban us. And my people have been through enough.
Elvin holds that much power?
He's got the money and connections to snuff our fires for good. Almost feels like we stood a better chance with the bristlebacks.
Oh, my bad. You need to be paying attention.
What are you and your crew working on?
We're supposed to be working Olvin's claim, digging out stone to show our barren light. But the work stoppage and the bristlebacks cut us short. Never seen those blasted things in a dawn before. Where in Forge Fire did they come from?
I'm not sure. At least not yet. I need to get going. Stay safe.
Thanks to you, that might actually be possible today.
I think I've cleared out most of the bristlebacks. Chainscrape can get back to work now. I'll go give Ulvund the good news. Voorhees, too.
I do not need to be dropping my controller early in the game,
This
people.
embassy can finally happen.
Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, just want to make sure that my chat is working. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna do it on Twitter. Okay. Well, I wonder. You know what? Just go ahead. I'm just gonna go here. I'm gonna go ahead and just continue this. Okay, my horse must have dipped, I think. Between campfires. I mean, I can, but I'll probably do fast traveling by like later on. Go ahead and steal me a ram.
One moment.
No, that's not. Can't be.
Time to get Ulvund to blow the whistle, then Voorhees to bear light.
Almost ready to go?
Where the hell am I shoe? It looks like... Still here, I see.
You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate.
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing while demanding that good Osram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. Then just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
I cleared out all the bristlebacks.
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock, time to blow the whistle.
Oh, there, not
Time
so
to blow the
fast.
whistle.
I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Make sure the valley is safe again. It shouldn't take more than a day or two.
No. You blow the whistle now.
These are innocent Osram lives we're talking about here. Surely the delay...
Either you do it now, or I will.
I
Go
knew
ahead,
you
the
could do
man.
it! Friends, gather around. The savior of Meridian has done it again.
What?
The bristlebacks are defeated. You,
What?
sound the whistle. Chain Scrape is open for business.
Terrific. Yay.
And Ulvund has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
Yeah,
That's more like it.
yeah. Woo!
Ha
Yeah! Yeah! Don't you have an embassy to get to?
Yeah, I guess I do.
It did, yeah. Measures are not available, so you can now purchase a new equipment to restock your sale items. Cool.
Brought out only the good stuff for you, Red. Seeing as you got that whistle blowing.
Hey, I've been waiting to get my lucky hammer fixed for days.
You haven't done anything useful like getting rid of any bristlebacks, though, have you? Take your time. I promise you won't be disappointed. back anytime.
Now can I get this fixed?
I can fix your tools. Afraid there's no fixing you.
Tomorrow, there's no fixing you, you know what I'm saying? That deals with fire and inventory. Cool. Go ahead and modify some things.
When do you think you could fix this lucky hammer of mine?
This is what I was forged to do.
Shop just opened up, and I've got a backlog of orders, so...
Armor is my trade.
George, brother. Hello? If I were a sober man, I would salute you.
You just gonna stand there?
Can't go to work with a broken hammer.
Yeah, the chain scrape's back to work. Merchants should be open to trade. I should see if they have anything useful before I send Juarez off to Barrenlight.
You don't see Easterners every day.
What happened to you?
That damn mine is what happened to me. It won't be the last injury if Olvin keeps shoving those tongs into those tunnels.
Ulvin's got another mine?
Northeast of Chain Scrape, where the river ends. I told Corvin we should stop when the first cave-in happened, but... Olvin probably threatened to cut off our pay. Or worse.
How about you slow down and take me through it? You mentioned you were injured in cave-in.
Yeah, a couple days ago. That's how I hurt this blasted leg. Corvin and the others were opening a new vein while I was checking on an older one. As soon as their blast hit, tunnel I was in collapsed. Might have dodged it if I wasn't running on barely a spark of sleep. We were pushing too hard and too fast.
And you're afraid Corvin and the others might not be as lucky if it happens again.
Mm-hmm. Hit the nail right on the head.
Oh, I got one view. Hey, turn out.
How come Ulvin's in charge? Don't these mines belong to the Karja?
Can y'all see my
Try
background?
telling Olvin that. He brought in all the backing to get him
like the
open.
background of
Might as well own them. Fire and spit. You ask him. He owns us as well.
Who's Corvin?
He's their foreman. And a damn good one. The kind that knows how to deal with management when it gets unreasonable. But Olvin, his demands go beyond unreasonable. Corvin's been doing his best to appease him. He even blamed himself for my injury when it was Olvin who ordered the extra shifts.
Sounds like a good guy.
That's why we all put up with the long hours and lousy conditions. But if the whole mine becomes unstable, I'd rather suffer Olvin's wrath than die buried in rubble.
I could check in on your crew if I'm in the area.
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
I bet you would. I bet you would. Another side mission.
The way to Barren Light is clear. Get moving.
You're not errant vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When
says...
I've cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay?
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Barren Light Wadis. Like Aloy said, Captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
Well, now that that's done, the embassy can finally get underway. If I can get through it, I'll be able to track down...
Boy, that thing far.
Silence. Hades. Maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Barren Light. Or poke around the Daunt some more first. And maybe take Petra up on that drink. You wanted to speak to me?
Well, you know better than anyone it's a dangerous world out there, and not just against machines. Name's O'Dirk. This here's my training pit. Best place to practice close combat this side of the Forbidden West. Say, I wonder who'd win in a fight. You, the savior of Meridian, champion of the East, or the Enduring, master of the West.
Who?
The Enduring. A legendary Tenakth fighter, the master of masters. I've heard the Tenakth have training pits just like this one. It's how the warriors get so fierce, see? And only the very best from the pits get to train with the Enduring.
So, to find the Enduring, I should look for these training pits if I'm ever out that way?
You'll have to go far if you do. The Tenakth are split into 3 clans. 3 clans, 3 capitals, 3 training pits. My guess is you'd have to beat all of them if you want to train with the Enduring. If the Tenakth don't kill you on sight, that is. But that's a far spark in the wind. As for right now, I also offer challenges to test your fighting skill.
Who would I be fighting exactly? You?
Well, I know you're the savior and all, but you have to beat all the others first to challenge me. Rules are rules. We only use dual blades and practice arrows, mind. These drunken fools would run themselves through otherwise. You'll have to leave everything but your spear and practice arrows at the gate. But I'll look after your gear, not to worry. So, what do you say? Up for some training?
I might be.
That's what I like to hear.
He's gonna play all challenges. Fighters in face-to-face pit. Okay. I guess we can.
Not again. How goes it, Hammerhead?
You think your spear can deal with that armor? Use attacks to energize your spear. Then hit your opponent with a heavy or power attack to blast the armor off.
Never fear, my lady.
Energy doesn't last forever. Shoot the glowing part of your opponent before the energy fades.
You! How goes it, Hammerhead?
Aren't we a sight for sore eyes?
Okay, just try again.
Be enough wild meat for Milduf?
But energy doesn't last forever. Shoot the glowing part of your opponent before the energy fades.
Pretty sure it's your
You spit in the fire.
Can't fire
Fire make you spit.
Yeah!
Next round's on me.
Yeah! Yeah!
Brother! You a sight for sore eyes. Yo, Rounder! Company to have. Bring ale for the Nora.
I am most certainly so. Watch as I walk in a straightish line.
Ira. Yes, I don't pull that face.
Okay, just try again.
Be enough wild meat for Milduf?
You must be the fastest little ones I've ever seen.
An empty forge.
That energy doesn't last forever. Shoot the glowing part of your opponent before the energy fades.
Ignoring me
Okay, just try again.
Be enough wild meat for
I think I
Mulder?
get it.
That energy doesn't last forever. Shoot the glowing part of your opponent before the energy. That spirit can give you the edge in battle. Keep energizing it, and then your enemies. Triggering those energy blasts should help you vanquish your opponents.
That should be enough wild meat for Mildev.
Oh, don't worry.
Aloy, you know
Change your
what?
mind
I will have
about
some
that
of that
brew?
boar meat.
Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Well, things aren't as bad since you got this place running again. But we still got Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree.
If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends.
Anyway, right now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall. To come all this way enduring Forge knows what.
Shadow Carja refugees. What are they doing in the Daunt?
Looking for a new home, I gather. They're camped out by an old trailhead, southwest of here. And therein lies the problem. A stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week, and Talon Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage ever since. But the refugees have barred entrance. Mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual. Something about finding a twilight path.
Huh. Never heard them talk about that before.
Yeah, well, these particular Shadow Carja are an odd bunch. But overall, they're peaceful folk. Not that it matters to Talland. He'll crack some heads to get to that salvage. Maybe you could swing by, convince him to set up camp somewhere else?
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back. But realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt.
You're a pig. Blasted things, those bristlebacks. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But bless the bellows, you cleared them out and got this place working again. That put a dent in Olvin's plans. Now, if only there were some way to smash them all together and run them out of town.
But how could bristlebacks in the Daunt help Olvind?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Olvind has taken to blaming the Carja for them. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
About that. I think the bristlebacks came out of Olvin's old mine.
Now there's a spark that could light a fire. Can you prove it?
I'm working on it.
By the forge. Grab my ear if you nail it down.
Well, if I'm up that way, I'll talk to the refugees. Try to convince them to move.
Much appreciated. They have it rough.
Oh, this right here. This is
Making
the
it rougher.
this is it right here. This is the Horizon Forbidden West. This is the new joint that just came out.
Strike.
No?
Yeah, that's the new joint that just came out. Man, it's that new Horizon, man. It's done hard. Let's see.
I'm sorry, I'll be right with you.
Yeah, it just came out. Like, just came
Overkill.
out.
It's a weapon. Kill
What's
is
up?
the
What's
point.
up,
None of it
TikTokers?
blows the
What's
user's
up, man?
arm
How
off.
y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome to the live stream, man. What's
Where
up?
are we?
What is up,
Ah.
man? How y'all doing? You feel me?
So,
I am good. With me personally, I
you
am
look
good.
like
I am
someone
blessed.
who's
You know what I'm
always
saying? I'm right here to,
searching for a new weapon.
you know what I'm saying? Play the,
Am I
ready to
right?
play the game.
Actually,
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I've been missing streaming for the past. I ain't gonna lie, like what,
I'm
3
not a
days now?
customer.
So
I
like
got
I'm
it.
kind of slacking
Triple
right
the
now.
powder. It'll blow
On
a strider
PS5,
sky high.
I got the
Boom. One shot kill.
PS5,
Guaranteed.
ladies and gentlemen. I got the PS5.
maybe I
Yes.
am.
Then you are in the right place at the
No,
right
no,
time,
Xbox.
Red.
No, you can only
How would you like to
get it
be
on
the proud owner of the
PlayStation
world's
4
first
and
machine
P5.
enhanced,
But this game right here
explosive,
is
done in one,
crazy. It's
machine wrecking,
amazing.
Yet perfectly safe.
This game is
javelin
crazy.
thrower.
Now,
Are you two
let's
from
see,
around?
wait, it said,
Nah, the claim. Dad
you said
sent us
more
out
than
west in
that?
search
What
of
you
some
mean?
unknown opportunity.
Hold on, what you mean more
Said
than
we'll
that?
know it when we see it.
Sounds like you had other ideas.
Let's just say
Oh yeah,
that
that's no
opening
problem. That's
another
no
trading
problem.
post for my parents
Yeah, this only for
isn't how I
P4
wanna make
and
my mark in this
Xbox.
world.
Like it's I ain't gonna lie, there's gonna be
I imagine
a
traveling
lot.
alone would be
Like it's
nice.
a lot of games that's it's coming out.
So
And it's
she's your
coming out
partner?
like as
My
far as like
apprentice
P4 wise, like, I feel like
and
there's
my
gonna be a lot of
sister.
other games.
She's why we're out here.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
There
kind
was
of
an
excited about
incident.
Xbox as well,
Another
but
incident.
you know, I'm about to get it in for.
Involving explosives?
Ba-boom! And Dad's precious home.
You know what?
He shipped us out the next day.
My stream.
Huh.
Oh, my stream. My stream going. My
Tell me
stream's
more
going
about
pretty
this
good
weapon
actually.
of yours.
You know
Saw
what I'm
us
saying?
scrolling as
I
a
done
kid by
changed my
some
scenery a
Karja
little
scholar
bit,
who
and
wandered out west.
you know what I'm saying? Got me some new lights to
Scary
kind of
drawing
like
of a
set
Tanakh
the
warrior
mood a
hunting
little
with
bit
a
in the
kind of
background, which I hope y'all can see
javelin
it in the
thrower.
background.
Effective?
If not,
Yes.
I
Basic?
mean,
Undoubtedly. But coming out here made me remember it.
you said a
And
minute.
I'm on the
Yeah, I
brink of
definitely
vastly
had to
improving
get the
tool's
memory
archaic
card.
design. Whereas I will
Yeah,
perfect
definitely.
it.
I
can
definitely
use
have to
machine
get me
parts
a
to
memory
enhance the
stick
user's
for
throw,
the
increase
P5.
the projectile's
Yeah.
velocity.
I had to,
Boomer
I
here
think
is
I had to go to
adamant that
GameStop to get
enhancing
it, but then I had to
projectiles
get like a
better.
heat sink for
New
Amazon.
explosive tips. Boomsticks.
And then what else I had to
Why
get
not
from
both?
Amazon?
That.
Oh yeah, I had to get that light.
could
I had to get
work.
that light too for Amazon as
There's
well.
one small
so,
snag. I need the parts
yeah.
to meet the first
Ain't
working
gonna lie,
model.
it cost me a lot.
Well, for starters,
but
I'll need charger
I mean,
horns.
for what I've been
Intact.
hearing is worth to
Yeah,
get it.
that.
Because I want my
Just be
P4.
sure to shoot 'em off before
I mean,
the
my
machine goes
P5 to
down.
crash now after I
Otherwise, they
just
break.
bought it.
But the real innovation.
You feel me?
Keep it
Like I
yourself.
ain't know these games would get that
It's a
high
fan
or get
form.
too advanced for it.
There's a mean
You know
one
what I'm
used to
saying?
hear.
So like
Blow
it's
it sky
crazy.
high.
But as
You
far
get
as the
'em for me.
experience
It's
in
yours,
gaming,
my
like
treat.
it's on a
You have a
whole
deal.
another level. Like for real, for real.
I know you see me.
eBay on Amazing, Twitch. 65. What you mean? eBay that cheap? Hold on. I ain't know eBay was that cheap. I went to GameStop.
Could get
and
around
got that
faster. Find a charger to override.
you know what I'm saying, the extended cord, not cord, but the storage. I had to do like an extended storage that you have to like insert it into the P4.
I could look around with my focus. Try to match the vista point image.
That's not.
Oh yeah, I got a couple. I got a couple things from Amazon. But see, at first, I ain't gonna lie. At first, I was a little uncomfortable, like as far as like using Amazon, because I ain't know Amazon, you know, had good reviews as far as like shipment and getting packages and all that stuff. But once I tried it, hey, dang, I ain't gonna lie, this ain't really taking me long. On the map, that jump look far. Let me see, I'm going to talk to this man right here. Because like, this may be important for us to side mission. Because I remember the last time I played the Horizon Zero Dawn, like I went straight.
Maybe. Why do you ask?
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure out west. Unclaimed
I got the
scrap
on Xbox. I got the. I think I got like the 2 gigabyte. I think I got 2 gigabyte or 1 gigabyte. I think I got 2. I think I got 2 gigabytes on my Xbox. So I know for sure.
But I
get
carry out
enough
most of my
games.
business in no man's land. Neutral territory and all that. Barren Light is our port of entry. When its doors are closed for embassy.
Me too. Yeah, I definitely had a couple games that's like over 10 years old for real. I had like the GameCube. I had the Dreamcast.
Believe me.
I have the first PlayStation, the Xbox.
Good to know.
The GameCube, Game Boy, PSP. I had like about everything.
Our main camp
I had
will
about
be just
everything,
past
but you
Barren
know,
Light. We'll buy
I
any
haven't played it
scrap
so
you've got on you.
long.
But if you're looking for machine
crazy.
parts, we've got the best in the West.
You know, I wanna
All right.
You know what?
Maybe later then.
Cause I used to. I was thinking about getting me like a little portable gamer, but I was just doing too much. I ain't gonna cap to you.
Guess I'm not the only one who wants to get those gates open.
Oh, ain't nothing. You see a book bag? Like I said, I'm not even sure if that means something or not. What you saying? You saying my son is a word? What kind of what kind you into? What you into?
Be safe and come back soon.
Yeah, what kind of games was you into growing up? You know what I'm saying? Talk to me, Ted. Talk to me. What kind of stuff I was into? Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was mainly like the open world games.
That's our cue.
Yeah, I was mainly in like. I was like mainly like open world games.
Taking the edge
A couple fighting games. Oh, speaking of fighting games, y'all definitely gonna end up seeing me playing UFC 4. Yeah, I'm gonna get that as well.
Right? So whatever you need, ask
I'm going to download it. Then y'all gonna be seeing me like do some combinations, and y'all gonna be hearing me like my reactions to it and everything, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is gonna change gaming for me forever. When I say I am on the game. And none of this is I'm stupid to get tired, but if I'm on the game, I'm on the game. But tonight, I was gonna do a long day tonight,
in the
but
end, everybody drank. Rowdy's funeral since.
But I had a long day at work.
Feels like she would have
I ain't really had like you know that much sleep, so I kind of like want to do like just a little bit of streaming. You know what I'm saying? For people that's up late, I am gonna be streaming like definitely tomorrow, most definitely. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to stream or anything like that.
Only that Avad really wants it
Fortnite,
to
Call of
happen.
Duty. Oh.
He said I'm making peace with these Tanakh. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy
said
thing. They do
Fortnite,
most
Call
of
of
their talking
Duty.
with
He
blades
said
and
you
arrows.
name it.
So if
Call
you're
of
heading
Duty,
their way, be
driving
prepared.
G,
Things might get ugly real fast.
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, so you I don't know what it is. I can't get into Fortnite. I just can't do it. I really can't. I cannot get into it. I really can't. I cannot get into Fortnite.
It's where the Carja dragged
I'm
all the
sorry.
captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids.
Oh yeah, I'm always in
Lucky
good
ones
vibes.
came
Always in
slave
good
labor.
vibes, man. 2022,
Rest will
man. You know
haul
what I'm
up
saying?
to
It's a
the
blessing.
Meridian.
It is a blessing. It's a blessing and a curse. At the same time, just to
Tanakh made sure to
you know
wreck
what
the
I'm
place
saying? Just
before
to
they
be in the
chased the
2022,
Carja out of the
you feel me?
West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it.
Oh yeah, as far as
How
Fortnite,
much
yeah, I
new
can't
stone
get
they
into
put up.
Fortnite, and the reason why
It'll still
is
be
like
stained in blood.
it's too much cartoon. It's too playful for me. Like I'm more of like
How have things been since
like
your silent departure.
I don't know. I guess like the real deal
not
is
bad.
it's like Call of Duty, and more
Vanguard's
for it's
going
like
strong.
accuracy, more it's like
Helped
you know,
Avad pick up the pieces
communication.
after
When I
battle
see
with the
Fortnite,
Eclipse.
I just see like it's more playful.
And I
Like
took a
you know what I'm
month
saying. I
to
don't.
bury
I don't
Ursula
want
and
to see
Clayton.
no Spider-Man character or no
When I
Wolverine
got
with a
back,
damn gun.
I got the
And
assignment
if
to
you got
babysit
no
Wat
weapons
Dis on his
for
way to the
use.
embassy.
Like
I thought
I
that'd
mean
be a
I don't know.
cakewalk,
It's
so
just too
of course
playful
things
for
went
me.
sideways.
It's too playful, and
You
then
got
plus like it's
blindsided.
and
Wasn't
you
your
have to
fault.
build buildings and
Couple
all.
more of these,
That's
maybe
too
I'll believe
much.
you.
Y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I'd rather just stick with
I better get
you know what
going.
I'm saying, open
Right,
world
you
games
don't
like
have to do
Horizon,
complicated
Ghost of
Aloy
Tsushima,
things.
Batman. You feel
Maybe
what I'm
just
saying?
don't disappear completely this time.
No
In
promises.
terms of get into it,
I guess what I'm
I
really
don't
trying
know.
to
It's
say.
gonna get hard. It's gonna be very hard for me
If
to
you ever
get
do
into
need me,
Fortnite. I'm sorry.
I know where to find you.
I don't know.
Hopefully
If I
sober
do
next time.
decide, if I
Not
do
that
decide to get on Fortnite, I'll
Be careful
probably
out
play
there.
with my sister. She probably know more about that stuff than I do. I don't. Yeah. It's just I don't know. It's something I cannot get into, bro. I cannot get into it. I can't get into Fortnite, man. Fortnite it just ain't for me. What the? I know dang on well I dropped all the way down there. Just climb up here, bro. Yes, sir. Got him.
Savior, you're my last hope.
Conover. She's Meridian's savior, not yours.
It's just Aloy. What do you want?
Please, no one will listen. But the Eclipse... they're here in the Daunt.
Really, Conover? Aloy's the one that defeated them. You're bothering her with this hogwash now?
Some of them must have fled west after the battle at the Elite. I saw one of our sentries, Lorovic, sneaking off to meet with one.
You know what? And,
I tried to
I
eavesdrop,
can't wait
but they
till
spotted me.
Batman
And then Lorovic tried to kill
Gotham
me.
Knights come out. Oh
I-
my god, that junk will be like stupid lit. You feel me?
Fought back. It was him or me.
But this game right here so far,
Unfortunately,
man. This
there's
game
no
right here
hard
is like,
evidence
you know,
that
this
connects
joint is
Lorovic
lit.
to the Eclipse.
You know, so I'm not
And
like I
since
said, I'm not
Conover
gonna
doesn't
be
deny
on the
killing his
stream
fellow
long.
soldier,
You know, so I'm trying
those
to
are
like, do at
sentence him
least
to
like
death.
an hour, like at
What
least like
makes
an
you
hour
so sure
stream like
Lorovic was
this.
working with the Eclipse?
I was too far to hear everything.
Yeah,
But
trying
I
to do
heard
at
them
least like
both say the word
an hour streaming
Eclipse.
of this.
It's
You know,
not the
say
most
just to
outlandish
get
claim I've
myself
heard,
started because
but
I
it's
don't
up
want
there.
I ain't
Crying
leave nothing
Eclipse is a
behind.
convenient way
You know,
to
so
dodge
even
a
though I
death
do got like
sentence.
other games
If I
that
have to
I have
die,
to
so be
finish.
it. But if we ignore
I
this
wanna,
threat,
like, you know,
others are going to
but
die
also
too.
I do want to like get up to date games as well. You know what
Tell
I'm saying?
me exactly what happened.
So like this right here is like going to be
Weeks
like
ago,
crazy.
during
Like,
a
some
shift
games
change,
may
some
take longer
trespassers
than
slipped through
others
the gate.
because
By the time anyone noticed, they were
I
halfway
guess
out the gate.
there's certain missions and
Nozar
certain
didn't see the need to give chase.
whatever.
Let the
you know what I'm
Tanakhs
saying,
take
that's
care of
going
it,
on,
he
then
said.
it's there.
Nozar's not one to be
It's
sidetracked.
right there.
He tightened up the patrol
You know what I'm saying?
schedules,
That's when the
reprimanded
stuff
the
I type of like, the
sentries,
stuff
and
like,
everyone
I
moved
like
on.
But I couldn't stop
do
thinking
like
about
small
None of us are
side
careless
missions,
out
like,
here.
you know what I'm saying?
Meaning,
Like get like the
someone
the
left it
my
open on
character. You dig
purpose.
what I'm saying? But I ain't trying to.
And Lorovic,
I ain't trying
well,
to get like too
he's always grumbling about
you feel what I'm
officers.
saying? But I want to
But
get
on
deep
this,
enough so where I know.
he was too quiet.
You know when I
And
fight
after the
fight
incident, he started
a
acting
boss like a
different,
big boss that's
jumpy.
too hard to beat. You know
So
what
when I
I'm saying? I
spotted
have
him
the
sneaking out of
tools.
the
I have
barracks
the
after
tools.
hours,
I have the supplies.
followed.
Hell, I ain't even have the right
Found
upgrades. So you know what I'm
arguing with a
saying?
stranger.
To
And when Lorovic
survive.
mentioned the Eclipse,
You know what I'm saying?
I
don't
tried
understand
getting
how bad
closer,
it is
but
to like even
they heard me.
like to keep fighting the same boss over
Stranger
and over
took
and over,
off,
and
and
because
Lorovic
you don't
lunged
even
at
have
me
like the
with his
right
knife.
equipment, the right stuff, or none of that
Instincts
stuff.
took over.
You know what I'm saying? Just because you're trying to get ahead of
Sentries
yourself.
heard the scuffle and found me standing standing over his
That's how I be
body.
feeling. That's how I be feeling while I be playing open world games like this. Yeah, I got to do it.
Why don't you believe him?
We combed the woods. Searched Larovik's bunk. Searched it again. Didn't find anything. Look, Conover's a
He's
good
messing me
man.
on Twitter.
I don't believe he murdered Larovic in
On
cold
Twitter.
blood. But Nazar only listens to facts. And that fact is, Conover killed his fellow sentry. He doesn't deny it, right?
No, but more Eclipse
And
are out
considering
there.
there's no evidence backing up this Eclipse story, well, we can't question a dead man. Nozar's on edge with the upcoming embassy and doesn't want distractions. But hey, if you find a bunch of Eclipse soldiers hatching an evil plot in the woods, please do let us know.
And just go ahead and just do this.
The meeting you witnessed.
No. But the clear.
A dozen soldiers have already searched it, Conover. There's nothing there.
I can see things others can't. If the Eclipse are in the Daunt, I'll find them.
Thank you, Aloy. Sun bless your search.
Don't get your hopes up, soldier.
Yeah, another side mission.
Lighten up, Paiv. You've got a thick one.
Are you in charge around here?
Ah, apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy up the north to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studios Juarez is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his
Sorry,
escort.
my head is
Really
itching
seems to like his
mo
scrolls
right now, bro.
But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Oseram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Special how?
The Tanakh are returning one of our own, a soldier by the name of Fashav. He's been their captive for 5 years. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
You said something about Tanakh's marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paiv over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Okay then.
Where is this Commander Nozar then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvin was thrilled. Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
None.
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Dora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh's horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Varl. Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior! I don't care if it's the Dowager Queen herself! They ain't shield until that horn blows!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron.
What's happening? I know the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
Oh, that's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let her through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
Man, this ain't a ride or die. That is a ride or die.
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
Just no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, mother. Look.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is no.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Vashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun. You'll have to forgive my comrades. Tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate. I was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hikaro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate?
I kept my ears open, and I heard so. Called the Kulrut. I lied the other to evident. He allowed me to.
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth tribe.
Yes, it doesn't. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, machine. Do you? I had hopes.
I think I've heard enough for now.
As you wish.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies. I've fought my share of battles, but I feel that my life this side shows my. Before I die, I'd like to.
Are you glad to be going?
Oh, sure. But I have some time in a. If Sun King of. They're not. Chief, even if.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hikaru knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No, the other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
The Karja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Regala. Chief Hikaru's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy.
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come! They're on you.
Take out the machine riders on the field. I should fire at the machine riders on the field.
Whoa!
The rider's still standing.
I'm gonna finish this.
Taking my shot!
Another marshal down! For the sacred land!
That's down, but not the rider!
Take it apart! Leave them! Kill them all! Hit her again! Man against metal. Here's ammo. I'm on target.
Cover them! Enemy neutralized!
Now they're scared.
What the hell? Bro, I shouldn't even got hit.
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come! Spotted.
That boy is strong.
They got one of the marshals!
Oh my god. There's no way I should have got hit, bro.
You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
You're next, girl.
Let's get it.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. That shield will break if I hit hard enough. There, now's my chance. Give it up! His shield's regenerated. Shield's gone. He's vulnerable. You're not stopping me! Gotta get through that shield. There, he's exposed. I'm gonna break that shield! That shield's not gonna save you! There! Now's my chance! Ah! Give it up!
Taking everything.
Your turn! Come down here and face me!
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
It's salvage time, boys.
I don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Voidis, Fashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north. With all those machines they were riding, they must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Fashav called Regala a rival. Someone that Tenakth chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tenakth weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tenakth. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tenakth.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
You said the Tenakth lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then new Utaru farmlands. Past that are the Tenakth. Their territory is split into 3 clans. desert, lowland, and sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other two clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tanacht, but the United...
So...
Maybe the Scrolls have...
I need to be on my way.
Then I would... And don't worry about...
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Boy, I gotta collect all these.
That's right.
What the hell?
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spire should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, the backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regala's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would. The woman who led the ambush, Regala, had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence. But what's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels? Good spot to test the shield wing. Why climb down when I can glide? It's taking over the land out here, too. This must be the salvagers I met in Barren Light. Looks like something's going on.
You really think you can do that?
Karuk, come on! You know me. Have I ever given you...
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that will be it for part 3 of the streaming, man. I do appreciate that, all the comments and all the chat that's been on tonight, man. Hopefully y'all will share and kind of watch this later on today. I will be streaming this right back on it. I might end up streaming Ghost of Tsushima. You know, I might end up streaming Ghost of Tsushima beforehand. Yeah, before we get too far. You know what I'm saying? But without further ado, man, I do appreciate everybody being here, man. But y'all be blessed, y'all be easy, man. Nobody go ahead and head out. You dig what I'm saying?